A mutual friend of ours, Dr. Suhbah Abdul Khabeer.
Absolutely.
You know, her book, Muslim Cool. She talked about hip hop being a place that not only introduced people to Islam, its nomenclature, its language, its traditions, but introduced us to knowledge of self.
Absolutely.
And that being a conduit to, you know, an Islamic practice.
Yeah.
So you had groups like Poor Righteous Teachers. King, you had artists like King's Son, X-Clan,
Lakim
Shabazz, Public Enemy.
Right.
And these were, at that time, mainstream artists. This wasn't, now I don't mean mainstream artists in the sense that the content is watered down, but they had popular appeal. It wasn't a niche, you know, conscious rap that only people that attended coffee shops and that kind of, you know, it didn't have the same character that we tend to think of conscious music having now. You witnessed that transition. What led to that? How was it just living that experience of kind of the character of hip hop music changing?
Well, I think the character of hip hop music making its transition, not necessarily changing, because the ingredients that was in that pot is still present today.
Yeah.
It's just laying dormant. So even hooking up with Dr. Khalid El-Hakim and our not necessarily our mission, our past intersecting, I think it was merging into what we, even with Islam, even with our love for history, our love for our people, and then knowing that he was hooked up with the last poets, I'm like, oh yeah, this is meant to be. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what it was for me, because prior to hip hop, yeah, I was there. I did a whole poetry album. I used to write my poems and just kind of keep it to myself, because back in the day, poetry wasn't something you said out loud. I'm gonna let y'all marinate on that for a minute, because come on.